Hey everyone! So it is Monday around lunchtime. I've already had my makeup done today, but took it off just so that I could walk you guys through this contouring video. So I know it's overwhelming for a lot of you guys, just the whole concept of contouring. So I wanted to show you kind of a really simple way to make the contouring work for you. I'll show you two different ways, both of which are kind of foolproof. It just depends on the time allotment that you have in the morning to be able to get it done. So one involves our bronzer, which is just more of a contour over your full application of makeup. The other is using our sculpting stick, which is more of a cream sculpting stick, and that has to be done first. So either one of those will work, just depends on which one you feel most comfortable with, how much time you have in the morning. And contouring is really there just to bring out pieces of your skin that you want on full display and bring backwards the ones that you don't. So whether that is, creating a shadow on certain portions of your face, you can see my freckles in full effect today. But showing the pieces of your face that you want to make sure are there, and then bringing back, say you've got a bigger forehead or around your face or something like that. This just helps that stay in the background, which is what you want. So what I'm going to use today, these are the two main products. So we're either going to go on a beachfront bronzer. I'm actually going to do it this way because this is going to be on the side of my face. And this is done after your makeup application's finished. And then our sculpting stick is going to be the foolproof way where you do it first. So this one is, I'm gonna do medium actually. There's medium and then there's light. There's actually dark and deep, I think. I can use light or I can use medium. Either one will work. So that way you can at least see. The difference between these two is the bronzer is going to have a shimmer. So if you don't want a shimmer contour, then obviously you've got to be able to use the cream with no shimmer. I don't personally have a problem with doing the shimmer at all. Some people do, some people don't. It's really up to you and kind of what you feel most comfortable with, whether you want shimmer in your contour or not. So obviously sculpting stick is no shimmer. Beachfront bronzer has the shimmer component to it. So what you do in this method is you're gonna put your contouring on first before you put any of your makeup on. So what you do is, let me see which one this is, hang on, this is the medium. So you don't wanna go too far out. You wanna just kind of come down your face. You start at your ear, kind of put your finger on your face right here, go down towards your mouth. That's really where we're going to contour, is that bone right there. So you don't wanna come all the way down. Unless you have a very round face, then you can, but you really just want to come down from kind of ear to the middle. Let me get the dark side. There we go. So here, you don't want to come all the way down, just come here. And I'll do it on this side too, and I'll just walk you through the other way. So both sides, you're really going to come to the end of your eye right here. So at the end of your eye is where your line is going to stop. Let me make sure I stopped where I should. Yeah. So the end of your eye is where your line is going to stop, and it's going to start at your ear. And you're going to blend this into your hairline, so it's not going to be super prominent once you blend it all out. The other ones, you're going to kind of look like a surgical master on your forehead. If you have a larger forehead, you can come all the way down to closer to your eyebrows. I don't have a huge forehead, so I only kind of come a little bit down like this. Sorry, my stomach's growling if you can hear that. And you're just gonna draw some lines and come all the way to the end of your eyebrow. And then, there you go. So there's your surgical pieces. The other places that you can go, or your nose right here, so this outline of your nose. If you have a large, it's not a very straight line. If you have a larger nose, then you don't want to come all the way down because that's obviously going to make your nose appear wider than it should. So the point of the nose contour is to make your nose slimmer. So if you see Kim Kardashian or really any famous person, Kelly Ripa, their noses look like they're this wide. The way that they do that is through contouring. And then you can kind of do like a little button nose like this if you want. You can make your nose whatever shape you want it to with contouring. And then one other place that is really good at contouring, you don't want to be under, because obviously then you're going to look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. So just right here on your jawbone is where you want to do it. One thing not to forget, I did this yesterday. I was driving down the road. I happened to look in the mirror. I forgot to blend this part out. So don't forget to blend this part if you do it. You know, it's down there kind of at the bottom, so you forget. And I did. So luckily, it was before, I think it was before I saw anybody. I hope it was before I saw anybody. But this is kind of our dark places. This is where we're wanting to create a shadow. Jawbone, cheekbone, and across your forehead. Where we're going to put the light pieces, that's dark, hang on. We're gonna go under your eye in a V. Most people, whenever they're looking at, and I usually don't have all my eye makeup done when I do this, which that's what happens because I did my makeup this morning before I was supposed to have a client meeting and she canceled on my way there. But luckily I wasn't all the way in Kingwood. So you want to bring this down because you don't want to just cover up if you've got dark circles. You don't want to just cover up the dark circle because all it's going to do is draw attention right here to this circle under your eye. So you want to bring that effect down so then there is that lighter piece below your eye. Same thing over here, and you can kind of go here, close that off. You're going to come down your nose, that one little line, all the way down your nose. That was not straight. Looks like Caroline's coloring. Then you just kind of bring it up because you want to put the illusion to go up. You want to go right here in your Cupid's bow. And then we'll do kind of upside down right here. You can cut crease right here. You can kind of go under your dark with a light if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that for today, just so that you guys can get an idea. So this is on a fresh face. This is not, there's no makeup on my face other than primer. You put this on first. This is a cream base contour stick. So it's not a powder, it's cream. So it's going to be able to mold a little bit to what we want it to underneath our makeup. And I'll probably go in maybe a couple places and put some highlight once our full makeup is done. So that's really kind of what this is. You can also put kind of this little piece of your brow a little bit, just to get a little bit of light under there as well. Sorry. You can also do another place that people do the dark is right here. I don't do that one a lot because, again, just like my jawbones, I forget to blend that one out. So what you do now is you're going to put the reason that you don't do stuff before your foundation a lot of times is because you don't want to move too much product around on your face. You want it really to kind of stay where it is. So this is Taffeta. I'm really a shade darker than this right now, but with the end of the season coming, I didn't want to get a whole new shade, but we do have 6 new shades coming at the end of this month, which I'm super excited about. And my new shade will be one of those. Okay, so you just put, like normal, 4 to 5 dots, whatever you're comfortable with. This is the powder concealer brush. This is my favorite brush. We also have the liquid foundation brush, but this one's more compacted bristles. I need, for this way, I need one that's got a little bit more movement around, okay? So what you're gonna do, come to the middle of your face and just start dotting it out like you usually do. No big deal. All right, so dot it around your face. Just go in between those lines of all the contour like we did. And then we're gonna move this around in circles. See, it just blended out super easy. And that was, like I said, this is the medium. There's a light, a medium, a dark, and a deep. So you can still see right there that effect. My hair's in there now. That effect of where that contour was, but you're not pressing into your skin too hard. Let me do, I'll also go down and around as well. I don't do the nose. The nose is gonna come last. But all you're doing is just circle motion. You're not pressing too hard. You're just lightly pressing. And go up into your hairline right here. This gives your face some dimension. I never would have contoured before. I didn't know how to do it or what to do. But now I can't go without it because it just gives my face just some dimension. See? My hair is like getting all into it. And then, like I said, so circle motions. Looks kind of like an eraser. Just erase it. But it's just blending my taffeta concealer, or taffeta, sorry, powder into that. So you can still see the illusion of the dark, but since it's a cream, it was super moldable along with our foundation. And then what I'm gonna do for my nose, oh, did it, my eye, sorry guys. Under eyes is a little, okay, let's take your hair down now. Okay, so what I use for my nose is actually our crease brush. So crease brush, you want to go up, you don't want to go down because you don't want to get it all the way down the bottom of your nose. So here's our little button nose, kind of around like that, and go up towards your eyebrow. I'm not even sure the reason for that, but that's what I've always been told, go up. So it's making our nose seem smaller, skinnier, slimmer than it really is in real life. I don't have a big nose, so you can't really tell a drastic difference. The more drastic you go, obviously the smaller your nose will be. And then of our powder concealer brush that we just used, this end right here, I'm just gonna go up with this and go down. So we're gonna go up with that and down. So you still have the dimension here. You want your face to be more of a, like we'll call it Neapolitan. So you want your contour here, dark, pink, blush, light, your luminizer or highlighter or whatever you want to add on there. I have our new, let me show you, our new colors on my eyes. I used this one today, which is Conspicuous. It's really pretty rose gold color. And then I also used this one, Relaxed, on my eyes as well. So I like those new fall colors. Okay, so if you feel like you're at this point, we have the contour, we have some dimension, we have some depth in a face, but if you want to be able to have a little bit more showing power, you can add this on top. So this doesn't go under because as a powder, if you put that on first, all you're gonna do is move it all around your face versus the cream that really kind of just stayed put wherever we put it. So if you wanted to have more, or if you don't want to do, if you don't feel comfortable with the cream, then this is fine. So what you want to do is I just use a blush brush. And you just kind of go spine that cheekbone right here. And go up into your hairline and down. Up into your hairline and down. And then, like I said, depending on how big your forehead is how far you want to bring it down. I just bring it a little bit down because I don't have a really big forehead, so I'm not really trying to hide anything. Sorry, my hair's in my face now. And then if you wanted to be able to put on a little bit more under eye, I wear Scarlet Concealer, which is like 3 or 4 shades lighter than my than my foundation. You can do that and just go under your eyes. This, literally, if I get home from appointments and I have, my makeup looks a little bit like I've been wearing it all day, I can add this on underneath my eyes, and that's all I do. And it literally brightens up my face, wakes me up, and it looks like my makeup was just done. You see how much brighter my face is now with just that one piece under there? So it was highlighted obviously with the contour stick, and then just added a little bit of extra concealer for a little bit lighter look. There we go. And then we add our blush. My hair's just crazy today. I should have worn it up, but I looked and it said it was gonna be 80 today, so I thought I'd have a little bit of breeze. But I am wearing blue jeans, so that's probably what it is. All right, so this is the strawberry of our Neapolitan. All right, so we have the contour, the dark, then the blush is in the middle. And I'm gonna use this. It's Belize. It's my honeymoon spot. And all it is just a shimmer. So I'll put it on with the same brush, the fan brush. And it just goes at the top. It's just gonna give that highlight. You wanna put it right here at top, down your nose. I put it over my eyes. It's really just where anywhere you want your kind of face to stick out and shine a little bit on the chin. So that's it. So that is contouring, guys. Super easy. 2 different ways. Like I said, you can put bronzer on top. Use that as your contour. It does have a shimmer. Or you can use our cream our cream contour stick. Put it on first. It's not going to move around. You put your liquid foundation over on top of it. And it's just a foolproof way. So it seals in that contour stick and it lets that sit under your foundation. The last piece I'm going to do is, it's actually casual. So these are our new powder lipsticks that I'm obsessed with. I love them. These are both just kind of pink colors. This is Contrite and this is Casual. I'll show you kind of what both of them look like. We'll go. So this is a rose shimmer, and then this is Casual. It's a darker shade, but it's still kind of a rose. It's not a berry. So then that way you can see. Darker, Casual, lighter, Contrite. Go with Casual all over. So these are a powder that then dry to, let me see if I can, see, it's powder. And once it hits your body, it turns to a cream. How cool is that? It's super easy to apply. There's maybe a little bit of a learning curve. You should never suck in right before you put it on your lips because then it's like a beignet. You'll cough it out. So once it hits your lips, it stays through eating. It's probably, I would say, next to our lip stains, one of the ones that have the best staying power. For me, everybody's is different. The lipsticks to me stay the least. Lip stains I can get to stay on. Our Splash liquid lipsticks will stay on, but for me personally, the lip powders have the best staying power of any of our lipsticks. And I love these 2 colors. This is Contrite and Casual. This isn't available anymore. This was Compassionate. This was in our Kudos last month. But I also have a red and then a really deep berry color as well. So if you have any questions on this contouring, let me know. Go back, watch it. If you want the easy way out and you want to do the bronzer, let me know. This is Hermosa. And if you want the cream way, this is our Duet contour stick, I think is the exact name of it. And I used medium. You can use light, medium, dark, or deep. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.